give her a few more minutes. If she doesn't come in here, she asked me to do this show. I don't know if an emergency or something has come up or if she can't get to the phone, her mom's around or something. I'm just trying to give her a few more minutes. 610. Hello.
Hey, how you doing? Hey, this is Ghetto. I'm just here listening.
Hey, it's so good to see you, Ghetto. Thank you for coming to support me and listen to the show.
I got to hit the road, so I'm not going to be a chat, but I will be on the phone.
Thank you. I appreciate you so much.
All right. Hey, everybody in chat.
How the babies?
He good. He's good. I'm going to take him out to the playground now.
All right. Yay. You going to blow bubbles?
Oh, he already dumped all the bubbles out for this week, so I might have to get some Friday. He on a bubble diet.
I love bubbles. I got to do a bubble show soon. Thank you for listening to me.
Sure. Thank you.
111, are you there? You just listening, 111? Do you have any questions or comments, 111? Okay, I hear you, Kim. I'm back. Is there anything you wanted to ask me?
I'm still here. Well, I was going to say that I've been watching a couple of your juicing videos, and I like to juice, too. I don't juice as much as I would like to because it's messy, and I'm not the best at it, but it's maybe I don't know if it's because of the type of juicer I have.
What kind you have? Because you know what? I had the Juice Man juicer, but my juicer was pretty old, and right after I did the show last week, I dropped the juicer when I was cleaning it, and I'm glad that I dropped it because I went to Walmart and I found a juicer that was much, much better. I got a Black & Decker juicer that is really, really fast. It's not messy at all. It juiced that stuff in a matter of seconds. As soon as I dropped the vegetables in there, before I even put the little stick down there to hold it down, it started just tearing up, disintegrating. The carrot turned to dust. The carrot turned to dust. That is a really, really good juicer. So I don't know why yours is so messy.
All that roughage, huh? Wow.
Yeah, it's like, what? So you don't like it because it's messy?
Well, I mean, like I said, I guess I'm not just doing it right because I mean, you have to really put a lot of stuff in to get a big amount. I mean, like you have to use a lot of vegetables. I looked at your video and I saw where you was using the red cabbage and the collard greens, and I'm trying to figure out how you ate raw collard greens, but I guess because I'm used to eating them cooked.
Oh, I love them because it's so many things you can do. You can chop collard greens up like you're chopping up romaine or
spinach.
Any type of lettuce. Yeah, you can chop up spinach too. You don't have to eat that cooked. Chop it up, chop you a little fresh garlic in there, onions, a little some cherry tomatoes. Crack a little salt and pepper on there. Have you an Italian dressing or a light vinaigrette dressing, and toss that or put a few little baby tangerine on there. You got you a fresh tossed salad. So that's basically, we've just been ignorant. We think you got to cook them things, kill them collard greens, put fat back in a ham hock in there. You know, that's fine. Whenever I would cook with my son, once I do smoked turkey.
Okay.
And they are just as good, and put a little vinegar and some big Vidalia, them Georgia Vidalia, sweet onions and some bell pepper. Oh, and let that stuff just cook. Let that meat cook down until that turkey fall off the bone, and then put the greens in there. That stuff is so good without that fat back. That fat back will kill you. I can't eat that shit. I don't even buy it. But you don't have to have them.
How did you learn to move? Now, when you were growing up and being from Georgia, did you eat it with fat back before?
Yes, when I was growing up.
Right. How did you learn?
That's all I knew.
Yeah.
But then I got older. But what I realized, though, I didn't really like, my grandmother would cook them dead. She didn't know any better, so those collard greens would be dark and thin and slippery. They slide, you have to chew them, they slide down your throat, and they clean your bowels. So your ass be running to the bathroom shortly. If you want a good lax, we knew we had to eat some collard greens because they had fat back and grease and shit on them. But after I had my son, I realized I started having a lot of bowel problems. Well, I started having bowel problems as a teenager because I didn't know. You know, I wasn't living with my grandmother anymore, and I didn't have anybody to really monitor my diet. So she made sure we drank plenty of water. And in between, we had the collard greens. She cooked the fat back. She cooked the pork chops, and they were delicious. I mean, the way she cooked them pork chops and dip them in that white lily flour, you know, and it had the homemade biscuits, buttermilk biscuits, and she split them open and put fresh butter in between them and had a thick gravy she would make with them pork chops and have all that fluffy white rice, and she put that thick gravy to just stick to that fork. You know how them grandmamas do down south. They don't be playing.
Come on now. Come on.
Then we have a piece of sweet potato pie. And she would make all them sweet potato pies and stuff by hand. She didn't buy nothing. She might have bought a crust at the store. That was about it. Then them butter lemon pound cakes, and she'd make that lemon pound cake, and then she would make her own butter lemon glaze, vanilla glaze, and she would just bounce all over that cake. But she'll be playing, honey. So I didn't mind the fat back when I was little, because, you know, them black grandmamas, they would take it and put that fat back and put the grease from it and create a flavor in there. That shit be so damn good. But
they could turn shit. They were so magical. They could turn shit into sugar. And see, but I realized, like, with her, she would make sure that we exercised every day. We drank plenty of water. She made sure we were cleaned out. You know, we would detox. She watched how our bowels moved. You know, make sure we had them every day, and that we were healthy and that we were strong. So we couldn't eat that stuff all the time. We didn't eat pork and stuff every day, all day. Everything was regulated. But I realized as I got older and started living with my mother wasn't like that, and she didn't cook and monitor our diets. There was a lot of dry, dead stuff. So I started having problems with my bowels. And that's when I realized that I could not eat. And then I started running into people that dealt with health that said pork is full of worms, and all that fat back clogs your arteries, and that grease from it clogs your arteries, creates worms as well as the grease, create arthritis. People think that it's natural to have arthritis because they get older, and it's not. That's from a lot of filth, a lot of worms in your body, a lot of aches and pains in your joints is from worms in your body, white flour, white sugar, white rice, white bread, all those white things. People need to stay away from those white things. And if you've been eating them all your life and eating a lot of pork, you've never detoxed, that's what's going to make you, the doctors tell you, oh, you need arthritis pills or you need blood pressure pills. You don't need that at all, or having a lot of graying in your hair. People think, oh, graying means you're wise. Well, now I know graying means you're ignorant as fuck and you're malnutritioned. Because you're not you're not supposed to have a head full of them, especially when people, I see a lot of black people walking around with that nasty goddamn yellow, dingy, gray, nap-ass shit on their head, that fluffy damn yellow shit on their damn head. That shit is not natural. It's not natural at all. That's not how you're supposed to look. You're minerally deficient. When you have a lot of gray hair and skin is all wrinkled and leathery looking, and then, too, you're dehydrated. That's why you see a lot of old people where they sit in their house in the summertime or even in the wintertime. They got all them clothes on, and it's so fucking hot in their house that it suffocates you as soon as you open the door to walk in there. All that dry heat, and they say that they're cold. Usually they're cold because they have an iron, vitamin, and mineral deficiency. And then so you're sitting in all that hot, dry heat. Even if it's too cold, if you have too much air in the summertime, all of that air, the artificial air, and having it too high can also dehydrate your skin. So you will see them getting all dried out and leathery, and you think that that's a part of old age, and it's not. It's from turning on that damn heat, literally damn drying out and dehydrating and cooking their skin, turning it to goddamn beef jerky. That's what a lot of these old people look like. They got beef jerky on their fucking head and all around their damn face from that dried out ass skin. Oh, man, oh, that's so much information, Alexyss. Thank you so much. Damn.
Okay, well, so Parrish, I don't see her. What is her area code? See, she needs to press 1 because I don't see her. What is Parrish's area code? Because I went through all of the phone lines trying to pick her up, and every time I go to a phone line, she says it's not her. Well, y'all, I was in, I got the, I saw the Juice Man Juicer, and it was almost like $100. I wasn't finna buy that shit. I got that Black & Decker one that cost maybe about $60 with tax. So, and plus it was like 800 watts. So that thing is really high, a high motor, and very, very fast. Actually, it worked to me better than the Juice Man Jr. So don't spend all your money. Don't think that you're getting something better just because it costs more. Compare the juicers, because a lot of companies are now competing and making juicers. Of course, you want a high performance one, but you do not want to spend all of your money on a juicer unless you know you're getting a high-end juicer. But you should not be spending that on a Juice Man Junior juicer, because that's really kind of like, the inexpensive one. That's not the cream of the crop.
Okay.
Parish Mo, I'm trying to see. Are you on any of these lines? I've opened up all the phone lines that I can see. Unfortunately,
Hello?
I only.